If you feel like I'm less of a man because I'm shorter than the 6 feet,
I
then
didn't say
that's
that.
a
You
problem.
said that. All I said was I didn't like your height for me.
I got enough confidence and enough prosperity to be able to stand taller than the tallest guy in the room.
Okay.
You heard me?
You say you're very confident, but when somebody brings up height, you get very defensive, which is not indicative of confidence.
Brian, how tall are you?
5'7".
5'7". Cool.
I'm copping out. It's because you're short.
Okay.
And I don't like men that argue with women.
You worrying about what I'm telling the next woman. You'll follow.
Here you go, argue
Worry
with
about
women
what I tell
again.
you.
Thank
I
you.
don't really care about the height thing. I really
Next.
don't.
Thank
because
you.
I'm confident about that.
Let's
but
move on.
I don't really want to like have an argument with you. I just don't like the way you speak to other women.
I don't really like the box eyebrows.
Okay.
So
They're not for you.
she's another follower, a girl's girl.
Name and age.
Y'all gonna get it today. You called me sassy in the comments. I really didn't appreciate that. I thought that was disrespectful.
Okay.
Right? I really don't think you're here for love.
I am here for love. You're not my type.
I doubt
and
that.
Thank
baby.
you.
I doubt that. But
That's
it's cool.
okay. Hey, we're not
It's
here
cool.
for you. Mwah.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Ty X Worldwide. Now, guys, we got this dude upset that women are rejecting him because of his height. And that right there is not masculine. That's not confident. When you insecure about your height, every time a chick reject you because of your height, and you want to go back and forth, ain't no going back and forth. What are you going back and forth for? They don't want you because of your height? Okay, cool. Move on. It is what it is. But nope, he said, nah, I gotta go back and forth. I gotta talk myself. I gotta prove myself. I can't just be confident with who I am. So I gotta talk. And I always told you, silence is power. Can't let it get to you. Hey, look, my height ain't never stopped me from getting chicks. And I told you guys that before. My height ain't never stopped me from getting no chicks. Women be talking that, 6 feet tall and this. Man, get out of here with all of that. That's all talk. When you confident with yourself, you in shape, you take good care of yourself, hey, chicks gonna be flocking. Chicks gonna be flocking. You gotta learn how to work with what you got. You gotta work with what you got. I know dudes who's short. I'm talking about short. Be having some bad chicks. Why? Because they confident. They don't let their height discourage them. They don't feel no type of way. Sometimes they be cracking jokes on themselves. Why? Because they confident. You gotta be confident with yourself. And that's what I always tell you guys in all my videos. Be confident. Accept everything. Work on yourself. I'm telling you, when you work on yourself and you a short dude, well, you gonna get them results. You gonna be confident with yourself, but he ain't confident because he ain't really working on himself. He's too busy trying to convince chicks to like him. And I always told you, you can't do that. You can't convince a woman to like you. You can't talk yourself up. There's nothing you can do. And this is why I say guys who go on that show is weak men. I always say that. Any man that go on that pop the balloon show is a weak man. What I look like as a masculine dude going up on that show, what I look like, I refuse to go on a show to try to prove my value to these women. What I look like, I'm outside for real. And a lot of times, women will tell you that just to see how you react. They don't really care about your height, but they're just saying it to see how you react. I had that happen to me before. Chicks told me, oh, you short. I ain't say nothing. I just laughed it off. And they came back to the crib, and I got right up in there. You gotta understand women, bro. You gotta understand these women. They like to trigger you. Because if I would have said, oh, what you mean I'm short? You don't like short guys? I would expose my insecurities. I would have exposed the fact that I'm not really confident. But the fact that I didn't lash out and I laughed it off, so, oh, this dude's really confident. Yeah, I'm confident. What you thought? What you thought that your little slick comment was gonna get me to be angry and get me riled up? This is real confidence. This is real masculinity over here. And that dude in that video don't got that. He don't got that. He keep want to go back and forth for every chick. So what? They reject you because your height. So what? I don't care. Listen here. I don't care if I approach 100 chicks and they all tell me you're not tall enough. I'm still going to walk around like I'm him. Why? Because I don't let these chicks tell me my value. I don't let nobody tell me my value. Nobody going to tell me nothing. What you talking about? I'm him. Oh, you cocky, you arrogant. Nah, I'm confident. I'd rather be like this than to be insecure like that dude. And I know guys like that. I know insecure guys like that. Whenever you bring out their insecurities, they start to lash out. They get angry. Whether it's height, weight, anything. This is why I tell you guys you have to embrace your flaws. Now you see why I say these things? Embrace who you are. Be you. Stop trying to be fake and try to cover it. No, be yourself. Be authentic. Because when people try to call it out, it ain't going to bother you. Like me. People say, oh, you have too much energy in your videos. You too this, you too that. Okay, it is what it is. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to stop having this energy to make you feel good about yourself. The reason why I have all this energy because I'm an energetic person. That's how I am in the gym. I be hyped, turned. A lot of people don't like it, but I don't care. I'm not here to impress nobody. And that's real confidence. Oh, you too much. Okay, cool. It is what it is. This is why I try to get you guys to. Stop letting people trigger you with words. Stop always getting riled up every time somebody say something. You gotta have that real internal strength. Real internal strength is when you don't let nobody bother you with words, trigger you, get a reaction. See, homie in that video, he got triggered when they talk about his height because he's insecure. He probably been told that his whole life. People always talked about his height. So now he gets on the Pop the Balloon show and the woman saying the same thing. And he's like, yo, I can't take this. He's mad. Instead of embracing it. Saying, yeah, I'm sure, but you know what? I'm going to make the best of this. I'm going to make the best of this. I'm going to be confident no matter what. I'm him. I'm going to look in that mirror every day and say I'm him. I'm a big dog. Like I always tell you guys, every morning you should look in that mirror and say, I'm him. I don't care what the world thinks. Now you see why I say these things? Now you see why I say these things? Think you him regardless? Screw what people think? That's why. Because if you don't, when somebody tell you something about yourself, you're going to be angry and upset. And now everybody on the internet making fun of you. Everybody making fun of you because you wasn't confident with yourself. Because you was worried about how other people think about you. This is why it's very important that you practice internal strength. And here's the thing, guys. I'd rather you be overconfident to the point where it's borderline cocky and arrogant than to be insecure. I'd rather that any day of the week. I'd rather you pop your mess and say, I'm him. It is what it is. Than to sit up here and be insecure. And I'm not going to say, well, Ty, he was popping his mess in the video. You saying he's insecure. There's a big difference. He was doing it to prove his value. He was doing it because they rejected him for his height. I'm pretty sure he doesn't go in the mirror and talk to himself like I'm him. I'm that guy. He don't do that. Because when they called it out, you could tell he got so angry. It bothered him. And a hit dog will holler. See, somebody walk up to me right now and say, Ty, you a weak dude. You ain't ish. You a bitch. You ain't confident. You ain't masculine. I'm not gonna respond. I'll keep walking like I ain't hear nothing. Like, okay, that's what you think. Oh, Ty, you're broke. Okay, it is what it is. Oh, Ty, you don't get no women. Okay, that's what it is. Oh, Ty, you homeless. Okay. Okay. Keep walking. Let it bother me. Why? Because they're trying to get a reaction. And if I sit up here and try to defend it and get all defensive, that means it's some truth to it. And that's why in that video he exposed himself. Because if it wasn't true, if he wasn't so insecure, he wouldn't have said nothing. Well, okay, cool. It is what it is. And this is another reason why I tell you guys about getting in the gym and getting jacked. Because when you're not 6 feet tall and you get jacked, you stand out. And it's easier too. It's easier for you to get jacked when you're not 6 feet tall than somebody who is. It's gonna be easier. You're gonna walk around with that confidence. Man, I'm telling you, bro, like, I be getting more attention than guys who's 6 feet tall and above. I stand out because I'm jacked. Walk around with these gym clothes, chicks be looking like, look at him, dang, he jacked. I'm not 6 feet tall. I'm not walking around with no diamond chain, no iced out watch. I don't need none of that. All I need is me, this confidence, baby. That's me. I walk around like that. That's how you gotta be. You gotta have that confidence to you, man. See, when you have that real confidence, not that bull crap, but that real 100% authentic confidence, nobody gonna break you. Nobody gonna break you. Because you can't break that, man. You can't break that real confidence. And here's the thing, guys. Your confidence affects you in all areas of your life. When you walk outside that door, when you're confident, people are gonna feel that. People are gonna feel that confidence. And if you're not, people are gonna feel that too. They're gonna know you have low self-esteem and you're insecure. Why? Because everything is energy based. You can feel it. And if you walk up to a woman try to talk to her and you're insecure with yourself, she's gonna feel that. She's gonna feel the energy is off. However, when you got that confidence to you, when you know you that guy, when you think you him, no matter what you're going through, they're gonna feel that. They're gonna feel that. And they're gonna gravitate to that. Trust me. This is why I say confidence is everything. Being confident with yourself is everything. You have to believe you him. You have to feel it. You have to smell it. You have to taste it. You have to know you him. I don't care what the situation is. You got to know you him. Bottom line, guys, you got to learn how to embrace all your flaws. Because when you embrace all your flaws, they can't be used against you. And with that being said, focus on yourself, continue to elevate, and only deal with the women that want to deal with you. Point blank, period, all right? It's your boy Ty X Worldwide, man. Hope you had to mention this video. Just like all my videos, there's a message in there. Y'all already know what to do, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Get with y'all another time.